Hello everyone, welcome to Against the Storm. I'm not sure if I'm going to love this game, but if you're watching this video, I probably at least thought it was interesting. This was recommended to me a few weeks ago by a subscriber when I talked about the things I like and don't like about city builders when I played Urbex City Builder, who suggested this as a kind of roguelike city builder. I don't know if I would quite call it that, but it's sort of close. I watched some videos and it seems like it's broken up into like you build a town for a small number of hours with a specific goal in mind, and then once you reach that goal, you're done with the town, and you like go back to the overworld, and you've gotten some upgrades of various kinds that you can buy, and then you go do like another town for a couple of hours or something like that. And you know, my biggest complaint about city builders is that they're just so fiddly detailed, and it goes on for a billion hours. So
Plagued by the bright storm, a vile cycle of destruction, ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city, where the mysterious scorched queen reigns.
I forgot there would be narration.
You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
Also, the reason I'm playing this now is because it's been an Epic exclusive for a year, and it came out on Steam earlier this week. So it's on a small sale right now. I think it is still early access, but it looks playable, so I don't mind. Use WASD, yes, okay, it's a game, I get it. Can I scroll? Neglecting your village will increase the queen's impatience. This is your defeat bar. When it gets to full, you lose, I believe. 0.15 per minute, but I don't know how big a bar is. Is it one? So is it like 7 minutes to get one bar, which means 7 times 7, 49 minutes to fill up? Maybe. Do I click here or? Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, and eventually bring you to victory. Yes, this goes up at 0 per minute. High resolve. Interesting. So I know resolve is kind of a morale thing. I wasn't aware reputation ever went up or down like by itself. I thought you got it by accomplishing specific goals, but maybe depending on resolve, it could go down or maybe even up. Now, pick a new blueprint. Click on the crown icon below. Woodcutter's Camp. It's my only choice. What a good idea. Each expedition starts... Oh, what is this? Some reputation points you gain allow you to select a new building blueprint. Yes. God, this sounds so loud. I know I did a sound check, but I'm turning it down. Executive decision. I do this all the time, and then it's so quiet you can't hear me, but... Oh, I guess I can turn it down in-game, huh? Because instead of in my audio controller. Okay, so I pick this. And then I turn the sound down even more. Let's just turn, like, the music down. And the ambient down. I don't know. I mean, it's not just that it sounds loud. It looks loud in OBS, but I'm not, like, perfect at understanding how that works. Okay. Press space to resume. Alright, so we must have paused at some point. Oh, and you snuck a time controller up here while I was on the other screen. So, pause, play, faster. And this is like, there's a seasons kind of thing. Like, every season, I think, has drizzle, clearance, and downpour? Torrent? Something like that? It's always raining. That's something we learned in the narration. Build a woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. Yes. Keep the fire going at all times. Yes. How does one do this? Ah! Things appeared up here. Okay, this is my kind of colonists or whatever orders? Yes, my objective is to build woodcutters camps. So I should build 2 woodcutters camps and have 10 wood in the woodcutters camp, or produce 10 wood there. Then I'll get new beavers, and I'll get better at chopping wood. And I'll get a reputation point. Okay. But how do I do... Okay, down here? This is glowing. It's a camp. I want to build a woodcutter's camp. Is this controlled with 1, 2, 3? No, those are time controls. F1? F2? No. What's the keyboard shortcut for this, please? C? No. Okay, fine. I'll just click woodcutter's camp. Oh, I think the early access builds I watched had, like, drew the squares under this. So the tiles were each outlined. This is fine. I'm just noticing it's a small difference. Okay, so we want to get into these glades. These are valuable places to be, is something I know from watching. This is a dangerous place to go. So let's put one here where it can let us into 3 glades, I guess. Seems cool. And we're supposed to place 2, and how do I rotate R? I was pressing Q and E, but that's rotating the view, which, fair enough. Sorry if you threw up there. But not very sorry. And so we could get into, like, these 3, right? From here? Great. And there's some kind of way you can... So this has, like, kind of a RimWorld Dwarf Fortress kind of feel, I think, where you kind of... You say, here's things I want done, and generally speaking, you don't assign specific people, but you can, like... Well, maybe you do assign specific people, actually. Decorations... It's like building or deposit to destroy? So is this... Do I click on trees that way? No. Well, read more about winning and losing. Yeah, you have to collect reputation points before the queens... Yeah, we figured that out just from this. Okay, so... But there's some button you can press... I know there's some way to... Well, whatever. So they should now go build, right? No one seems to be building yet. Maybe they just went and gathered wood? Yes, okay. These 2 people are building. And you can move camps whenever you want. I don't know if you can move all buildings, but you can move camps. Which seems very strong. But I guess the point is, like, there's some fixed cost you invest. This isn't like the camp to... chop down these trees. It's like, you know, I've built 2 camps to increase my overall wood cutting speed by 2, and then I can move the camps to decide where I want to deploy that speed, I guess. Okay, so I can click here. Alright, tutorial, tell me what to do. No workers, yes, I agree. I mean... I can assign them, but I feel like the tutorial should be telling me that. Lizards are very good at ancient rites. Huh. Okay, I guess a perk of the map or something? Alright, well the tutorial isn't telling me... Oh my god, look at all these fucking resources. This is something that definitely put me off when I was looking at the game, is like, look how many things there are. There's way too many numbers for me to manage properly. So I'm hoping it'll make it more obvious, like, what I need to worry about. Do I have... What is this, 16? Okay, that's not number of humans. Right, that's up here. That's their resolve. 16... out of something? I don't know. I have free workers, so they're currently... Yeah. Everyone's assigned to be a builder, which is to say they're not assigned to do anything else, so if there's something to build, they'll build it. And I can assign them here, but I don't understand why the tutorial isn't telling me that. Anyway, just like have beavers. Beavers love chopping wood, right? I don't know why I keep clicking on this thing. You don't have to do that. Alright, so this is like putting everyone to work on chopping wood, which I assume is not what we want to do long term. But right now, that seems to be the only thing we need, so seems good. How do I mark trees, though? I know you can do that. Maybe you can't in the tutorial. Hostilities of the forest. Huh. So how do I know? Okay, I have a bunch of wood. Okay, hang on. So I've met my objectives. There's a check mark here. Oh, and pressing check mark just delivers it. Okay. So if we look up here, I have succeeded. I've gotten more beavers. And we've gotten better at axes. And we got a victory point. Our next objective is to discover some glades and have beavers do all the wood cutting. Because we just got more beavers, okay? And then we'll get more humans and some meat and a victory point. Okay, so that's fine. I can just say, you know what? Why don't you be one of the new beavers? And like, y'all, why don't we just have beavers do all this shit? They love it. Their resolve is going up. Nobody knows why. But it's telling me, hey, you can mark trees for harvest. Click the axe icon. I'm sure this wasn't here before. And drag it over trees. So that's interesting. Wait. In the lower right? Huh? Not this one. This is just one of my perks. Here. Was this here before? Mark trees for harvesting. Clear marked trees. What is the difference? Oh, I see. Not mark trees to be cleared, but clear those trees which you have marked for harvesting so that they are no longer marked for harvesting. I don't like that wording. So right now, they're just kind of chopping whatever wood they feel like. But you can say, actually, I'd really like you to like get us into that glade, please. And that glade? I don't know. I mean, we can use the large cursor. It's not as efficient at getting into glades, but I don't know. I imagine we'll want longer paths into the glades at some point. And there's no rush. It's the tutorial, right? So now I've marked all of these things. Choose a blueprint. Yes. So, we have learned to build houses. A shelter can accommodate any villager, won't satisfy the need for species-specific housing. It needs to be built near a hearth. Number of places, 3. Okay, so near a hearth. I assume that means you can build more eventually? Number of places, 3. So my population is 3, 9, 12. So if I built 4 shelters... Now, one thing I know is that eventually you can build roads. So I'm going to leave space for roads in between here and the shelter. Or the hearth. So that should be enough houses for my people so they don't have to stand out in the rain all day. We have a total of 5 builders, so they should make quick work of this stuff, I hope. We don't have the wood to build, but we're chopping down tons of trees. How do I see my wood? Is this it? Yes, I have 15 building materials. Parts are some kind of scaling limiter. You get a fixed number of parts at the beginning of the mission, and most of the stuff you do can't produce more parts. So you can produce wood, and some buildings, I guess, only cost wood or cost mostly wood, but like some things cost parts, and it's hard to get more. You have to trade for them or something. You know, we're going to get more humans when we finish our next objective. So I'm just going to drop down a 5th shelter since they built these all so well and so quickly. A bunch of beavers have chosen to live here, apparently. So they're segregating themselves by race, even though it is not a race-specific building. Okay. How are we doing on getting into those glades, folks? Oh, we're in one. Look at that. Exploration. So you're surrounded by a thick forest, but there are bigger and smaller glades. To establish a settlement, you have to cut your way through them. Glades can have resources, treasures, soil, buildings, and more. Use the tree marking tool. Best rewards come from dangerous or forbidden glades. But these have dangerous glade events, which require you to deliver certain goods or complete a challenge to solve them. Yep, that makes sense. So here we have a glade we have gotten into. What is the deal here? So this is a root deposit. There are roots. How many of them? 15 times you get one root, and a fifth of the time you get an herb. So this has 15 roots and about 3 herbs. Okay, and those are both food products, or food ingredients. And this one has eggs and meat in the same quantity. Okay, I mean, how do I... gathering scavenger's camp or trapper's camp. Gathering scavenger's camp. So you need a scavenger's camp to start collecting this stuff. And I don't think I have one of those, right? So they're going to give me that reward once I've gotten to my second glade. They're going to teach me about how to use this stuff. Look at this. We're accumulating red bars. Bad news, just as we predicted. Okay. Is there like... Is there a maximum capacity? Oh, we have 44 wood. How come we only have 15 building materials? What's building? Oh, building materials are just parts. Fuel and exploration is where wood is categorized. Simple tools. Who knows what those are for? Well, I guess it says, right? Opening caches and solving difficult events. We have coal. Efficient fuel. We have very little coal. Have we been to another glade yet? No, because we would have gotten this. Alright. Well, I'm content to just wait a bit. We'll get there. So far the game seems okay, although I'm like barely doing anything. I like the overall feel. I guess I should say I haven't had to make any real decisions. But you get to look at your little dudes. You can zoom in pretty far here, huh? And they're all wearing raincoats, basically. Although I think one of them doesn't need to. Like, can't... Lizards have a little hat on. Do beavers like it in the rain? I think nobody likes it in the rain, right? But, okay, clicking on this guy. Oh, it does select him. Oh, he has needs. Ooh, how interesting. So he is sheltered, and he wants beaver housing, but doesn't have it, I think? Okay, it looks like we accomplished our goal, but I'm going to read through needs first. Biscuits. So he requires biscuits, specifically, to be happy. So, like, the more needs you fulfill, the happier they are, I think. Okay, so hang on. Focus on unit, and I can look at, like, he works over here at this woodcutter's camp, and he lives here? At this house, probably? I see. He is sheltered, therefore he's getting 3 extra resolve compared to being homeless. He doesn't have beaver housing, so he's not getting a resolve bonus, but I don't know how big it would be if he did. And he wants biscuits, pickled goods, clothes, leisure, education, and luxury, huh? Do they all have similar, could I just click a random beaver somewhere, or are you a beaver? You look like you could be a beaver. Shelter, beaver housing, biscuits, pickled goods, clothing, leisure, education, luxury. Yes, you like all of those same things. If we look at... I can't click this person. Can I find someone who's like a human or a lizard or something? There we go. So you like housing, lizard housing, of course. Jerky, so you like meat. Skewers, which I guess is other meat. And pie, I assume a meat pie. Pickled goods. Brawling? They just like fighting. And religion. So everyone seems to want like a food or 2. Or 3? And then they want like pickled goods, I guess. And some kind of higher order stuff. Like this guy wants brawling and religion. The beavers wanted education and luxury. Interesting. Do we have any humans I can find easily? Everyone's beavers, man. I see. Everyone else is hanging out by the fire. And I can't click through the fire on them, I guess. Alright, doesn't matter. Anyway, we have orders ready to complete. So we can click on our order. So we clicked here to deliver before. But we can also go up to our orders and say, yes, I would like to deliver this, accomplish this goal. Please give me 3 more humans and some meat and a victory point. What must I do next? I must build a forager's camp and have some vegetables there. In response, you'll give me a perk, which is even better vegetables. Okay. And I imagine I get a new building? Yes, a forager's camp. So they can forage for vegetables, grain, and insects. My understanding is the little star marker is like how efficient they are at getting this. So this is an inefficient way to get vegetables, for example. If you had more stars, it would be more efficient. Right now we have no choices, of course. So was the stuff in here, can you get it from a forager's camp? Scavenger's camp. Trapper's camp, so no. How about this other glade we opened? There's clay here, and some copper and some roots. And they're gathered by stonecutters' camps, so no, no one can do any of that. Ooh, are these vegetables? Moss broccoli patch, so okay. Oh, there's like clay. I didn't even notice this clay stuff. It just looked like decorations. Hanging out by our starting area. Okay. So I can build a forager's camp. Are my orders to make 1 of these or 2? Just 1. Okay, good. Let's put it here. Seems good. And I should mark off some more trees for harvesting. Let's get in here. These guys have not made as much progress, it looks like. They haven't got into either of their 2 glades, whereas these guys got into both. Okay, so who likes foraging? I bet humans do, right? Yeah, they got like a star. Yeah, 10% chance to produce double. Alright, well, let's just assign another human. I assign a lizard, they don't love it. Alright. Proficiency. Ah, it even highlights the things that are going to be harvested. You get broccoli down here. Flax field. This is gathered by a harvester's camp, and it has plant fiber, clay, and insects. A food source, okay. Well, I'm sure that'll be useful if we ever learn how to interact with it. This is a huge glade. Oh, we need to mark something for these guys down here to do. Well, they found this, I guess. But this is going to be pretty easy to get into. And this isn't that bad. I heard a noise that sounded like something good happening. Here we go. Clay deposits and broccoli again. Okay, well, that's some more broccoli to pick up if we ever exhaust these piles. Yeah, there's 60, so these are limited. Okay, can we speed up, please? Orders are ready to complete. We did it. Yes. So we have collected vegetables. What should I do now, my queen? Stonecutter's camp to collect clay. Amazing. So far we're just like collecting basic resources for no specific reason. But I assume eventually there will be explained a reason. I can build this stuff. What is all this? Fences? Benches? Huh. These are decorations to advance hubs? No idea what that means. I'm guessing, like, maybe this hearth or something is a hub? Okay, storage stores all the stuff. Fire shrine. Huh. Okay, anyway, I guess we don't want this stuff. Just interested to see it's there when I don't think it was before. So that's shelter. Oh, you can build roads. Yeah. Well, we have lots of spare workers, so I think I should build some roads. There's a bunch of clay over here. And let's lay down some roads. Oh, I thought I left space in there. I guess I didn't? Oh well. What does a road cost? Nothing? Just time? That's fine. We have idle workers. Okay, we can let time move on, I guess. There's no reason I need to be paused there. Yeah, I mean, I have 6 workers. They might as well be building some roads if that's going to speed up everybody's movement. And it seems like all it costs me is builder time to make roads. Newcomers. These people have been sent here by the crown. Which group do you want? So these guys, we have 2 humans and a beaver who have come with a little grain. Or 1 human and 1 beaver who've come with more vegetables and leather and stone. I don't know, give me more people. I love people. I have to build them a house. This is my stonecutter's camp, but nobody works here. Do lizards like stonecutting? No. How about humans? No? Beavers? Nobody likes it. Alright, well, lizards can do it then. I have a lot of humans. I have some of them do it. And was one of the things in the glade collectible by a stonecutter, right? I mean, I guess, yeah, there was more clay out here. So I could have done that. Oh, look at all these roads. They're so fast. They took shape. Just in case we start harvesting that at some point. Oh, there's no more marked trees down here, huh? So, well, let's not cut into that glade. Why can't, maybe they can't reach this because there's vegetable patches in the way? Okay, we just got in here. What's the deal with this? This is a small encampment, a destroyed camp. There are still survivors in the area. So I must bring in 4 vegetables over the next 1 minute, or when I start doing it, it'll take a minute. And I can either welcome the people, a human and a lizard, or send them home for amber, which is some sort of advanced resource. Ah, but I can choose what to send. Interesting. So click. I can say, don't bring vegetables, bring roots. But actually what I have the most of is vegetables anyway. So why don't you guys go welcome the newcomers? And what's all this stuff? Worm tongue nest. Insects and maybe more insects. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do, I guess, is I can move this woodcutter's camp now that all the stuff I want to clear out down here is sort of... Well, no, actually, hang on. There's this glade here that for some reason I haven't chopped into. So, yeah, go for that. Oh, orders are ready to complete. Look at that. I have clay. Great. Oh, glade events. Yes, glade events are objects. Some are good, some are dangerous, forcing you to act quickly to avoid something bad. When you select a glade event, the event panel shows up. You can find a few different sections, effects, worker slots, requirements, and rewards. The effects section shows you the possible negative consequences of the event and how much time you have before they occur. Solve an event, you assign workers, select reward options, and select investigate. Ah, yes, I think I forgot to hit investigate. Some require you to deliver goods, some have to do something else. Working effects are special conditions that activate only once you give the order to investigate. I see, something that happens while you're doing it. Okay, so we should click on this, and we said, go send vegetables, but I have to pick a reward. I'll take the people. I love people. Go investigate, please. And we're going to need some more houses because we're welcoming new people from that event. I think we only need one more, but might as well build some extras. Ah, right. And I have a new order. Just to build a harvester's camp and get some plant fiber. And I bet I've been given the harvester's camp. Look at that. Okay. So harvester's camp, well, I mean, here looks like a good place to be, doesn't it? Sure. That's on top of the vegetable stuff, huh? How about here, then? Yeah, you can still get into the glade that way. Great. Logistics. Ooh. Every building has internal storage. Produced and gathered goods are stored. When the internal storage reaches its limit, the goods in it are transported to the main storage by a worker. While transporting, it's important to keep in mind that villagers have a limited carry capacity, so they might need to walk multiple times between their workplace and the main storage. Okay, so only the people who work there do this delivery. Idle people don't, it sounds like. Every few minutes, workers take breaks and return to a nearby hearth to eat and rest. During a break, to consume at least one item of food and try to fulfill all their needs, clothing and services, etc. If a villager has multiple needs tied to complex food, they will consume more than one meal. But not me, because I don't have any complex food. Goods kept in the building's internal storage are inaccessible to other villagers or production buildings, and have to first be transported to the main storage building before they can be further distributed or consumed. Okay, so like when we're chopping wood, they're adding wood to the woodcutter's camp until it fills up. Internal storage 7 out of 10. And as soon as it hits 10, I bet someone's going to empty it and start carrying it away. Was that like this guy's carrying one? He brought it in? Yeah, and it just emptied, and look at him. He's carrying it away. Okay. Ooh. It's Storm. Oh, no. Nobody likes Storm. Look at all this lightning. So did we get these people, by the way? I didn't notice that happening, but that seems to have happened. There's people just chilling out here. I don't have anybody unemployed, though, right? Or homeless, I mean. Everyone's resolve is going down. Why? Nobody knows. It might just be because of the storm. That makes sense. It's the woodcutter's camp. I could move this since up... Oh! I told them to chop this, but they're not close enough. That's why nobody's chopping this stuff. There's no woodcutter's camps in the area. Okay, so if I, like, move this to, like, here, for example, then they would start chopping this wood. Assuming they can get back there? I don't know, just in case they can't. Go ahead and chop that stuff down. And I bet that's why no one's over there either. Yes. Okay. But getting in here first is fine. I have a harvester's camp. Okay, so who's good at this? How would I know? Like, I can just try them all, but I wish he would tell me. Nobody in particular, so we'll assign some humans. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all these perks. Steel shovels. Looming darkness is not... Okay, yeah, -4 to global resolve. An additional stack of this is added for each hostility level. My goodness. Well, our hostility appears to be 0. I don't know how often it goes up or what's the deal on that. About to finish our order, though. There should be more plant fiber here any second. We did it! Order delivered. So now building blocks. Planks in crude workstation. Bricks in crude workstation. Fabric in crude workstation. So I bet we should build a crude workstation. And this is like upgraded wood. This is probably upgraded clay. And this is upgraded plant fiber? Yeah. So, industry, let's build a crude workstation. And as far as I know, it should be right next to a storage facility because it'll take goods in from storage and send them out to storage. It's not gonna, it doesn't need to be near any resources. What is this? Ah, we have entered a new glade. What do you want? So there's some dewberry bushes for, I guess, fruit of some kind, and an herbalist's camp, which I could restore. An herbalist camp is one of the ones I already have, right? How would I know this? I'm not saying it would be bad to have another. It's a harvester's camp. Stonecutter's camp. Forager's camp. There's so many words for just like, you know, go pick stuff up off the ground. It sounds like we don't have one of these, and in fact, I bet we can't even build one, right? Where are the camps? Here they are. Yes, I do not know about herbalist camps, so this is a new thing. It can be rebuilt or salvaged. So if you rebuild it, you get an herbalist's camp. To gather herbs, berries, and mushrooms. Well, would you look at that? There are some berries and some mushrooms here, so that seems useful. Or you could salvage it to just get some plant fiber and insects. What do I look like? Some kind of chump? Okay, so we just have to bring goods. No, we have to bring specifically wood, which is the good we are bringing. And for wood, we have much more than this. So let's send a few people to check this out. And then I guess there is no and then. Once it's done, I'll be able... Oh, what are you saying? Oh, new people? No. Pick a cornerstone. No one can weather the storm alone. You get a cornerstone that'll lay out foundation for your prosperity. Choose wisely, as you won't be able to change it. So this is like what you want to focus on, I guess. Maybe? Or maybe it's just a perk. Choose one of 2 perks. Exploration contract. Wants a detailed map of the region. Spy anyone willing to help. Gain reed and clay for every discovered glade. Does that include the ones I've already discovered? Don't know. Seems like it should, because otherwise you're discouraged from exploring glades until you get one of these, which doesn't seem like a fun mechanic, but you never know. People put in bad mechanics all the time. Carpenter's tools. Production is 50% faster in the crude workstation. Well, I'm about to need to make stuff in the crude workstation, so I'll just take that. I wanted to finish with these trees so I can just, like, move the woodcutter's camp. People are cutting here, right? Yeah. You know, let's throw down another couple houses. I think we're going to get more people soonish somehow, probably. Okay, now we need someone working here. I bet humans love doing this, right? Nope. Beavers? Nope. Lizards? Nope. Alright, everyone's just mediocre at this. That's fine. Okay, and so right now we have turned on the recipes for planks, fabric, and bricks. Fabric comes from, yes, indeed, plant fiber, as I guessed. Okay. So every 26 seconds, you can either make planks or fabric or bricks. And if you turn them all on, it'll all happen regularly. Building equipment is not intended for the task? That doesn't seem right. Oh, just because it's a crude workstation, I guess? Okay, sure. So these guys are just going to go get some stuff. No, you're going to rest. You brought in some woods. You must be building planks. Ah, no, you are... Yeah, you're making... Have we accomplished planks? How would I know? It would be a building material, right? I don't quite understand what's happening here yet. Okay, let's move this to over here. Yeah, it looks like they can get in, right? Okay, how are things going over here? Have we accomplished anything? You are producing bricks, and you are producing fabric. Great, so that's going well. And now you're just going to make some planks. And you've decided to go get more stuff. Okay. So we have 2 bricks and 2 fabric. That's going as intended. I can't keep all the camps you can build straight. I have a forager's camp over here, and I could put another one here to gather insects, which seems kind of nice. Alright, what's happened here? Flax field and a small encampment, so we can get more people if we bring them vegetables, which I think we have loads of, right? Yeah. Always take the people. Everything faster, please. Yeah, let's just build another forager's camp up here. Why not? Okay, you guys, there's not really anything I need you to do over there anymore. We're pretty much done with exploring. Okay, until we get to here and here. So these 3 sections. But you can just like keep chopping wood in that area. Whatever wood you find, go for it. What is this? Oh, this would need a stonecutter's camp. I only have 3 unemployed people, so I don't think I need to be like putting down a ton of... Yeah, and now only 1 unemployed person. And unemployed people are useful because they do build, so it's not like a disaster to have some. But I don't think I need to be putting down like another building right now, for example. Boy, I wish you guys would go a little faster here. I mean, oh, we're done. Never mind, I take it back. You guys are great. Now what must I do? Explore into a dangerous glade and get an ancient tablet. Okay, well, I don't know what I might encounter in a dangerous glade. I mean, don't we have 1 billion humans and like less than 1 billion of everything else? Yeah, we have more humans than other stuff. So give me the human house, I guess. Although, is there a way to like upgrade a shelter into a human house or something? No, right? How do I know how much unused housing I have? Like, this shelter is unused, but how could I know that without just clicking on every shelter? mean, I imagine a lot of them are going to become unused as I do this. Because I'm building, like, housing for 5 groups of 5 pairs of humans. And I just have one builder doing all this? No, I have 5, because I think one of the... I had some builders who were building the encampment that gave me more people. Okay, well, we'll hit this one more glade and then go to the dangerous one. I mean, I assume the dangerous one is safe enough. It's the tutorial, right? But I have way more shelter than I need now that I'm building all these houses for humans. So are you supposed to, like, not build boring shelter because it takes up space? Are you supposed to destroy it when you're done? I don't know. Because I imagine we're going to have several shelters become totally unused. Newcomers are waiting. Oh, I love it. We're just building more housing. Oh, look, humans. I love humans. What these guys are bringing is nice. I don't have many lizards, but as far as I can tell, lizards are shit at everything. I mean, do I need grain? I can't, like, do anything with grain. Plant fiber and clay I can do stuff with? Alright, let's take the lizards. So, building materials are missing. What building materials? Ah, so advanced housing requires planks and bricks, not just wood. I see. So that's why... What's going on here? No building materials. Oh, this is a human house, yeah. That's why we're building all this stuff. I mean, I don't think I need fabric for much of anything. Wait, why is it on 3? Was one of my rewards something that made that better? Ah, workstation upgrade, yes. Oh, I picked that. That's right. Okay. So we got more parts, which who knows, but... Rich in fiber. So we should probably build another crude workstation. That's housing. Where is... Here it is. Chop down this tree, would you guys? Come on. Sure, I'll just put it there. Whatever. Because then we can get planks and bricks faster. And I will turn off fabric because there's no use for it in the tutorial, it would seem. Only build stuff that you can build houses out of, please. Hey, new stuff. What is this? If I bring them stuff... Oh, it's a cache of goods. You can either get a bunch of stone and a bunch of fabric, or a bunch of amber and half of a victory point. Huh. I wonder if I could avoid the dangerous glade by just exploring all the other glades. I don't have much use for stone, right? What the hell do we do with stone? I don't have much use for fabric either. Give me the points, I guess. And what else is in here? Clay deposits... Vegetable, no, flax. Alright. Well, let's just dig our way in here. No sense being a baby about it. What's the fastest way in? Through here, I guess? Oh, no one's working at the herbalist's camp. I built this and then forgot about it. Herbs, berries, I mean, like, it's fine to forget about it because who cares? You don't need any of this shit to win. Specialization bonus alchemy? I don't even know what that means. Where's my other woodcutter's camp? Is this it? Yeah. Alright, you guys are getting a new location. You are being relocated. Everyone is instructed to get us into that glade. Although I am curious about whether this glade would have another half a victory point in it. It makes sense, but I'd still like to see what's going on with dangerous glades. All right, we've completed 2 human housing projects. So presumably we can look at this person. Why can I not focus on them, though? Is what I want to do. Is that you? Yes, so you have even more resolve. You have 7 resolve. Because you're sheltered and it's human housing. Solid, safe houses. We don't have any, like, jerky or biscuits for you. Or clothes. You're just walking around in a blanket all the time and crawling around in like a worm. Okay. No building materials for this human house. Yes, that makes sense. Now, didn't I... Yes, I did build another crude workstation, but I have to assign people to it. So we can get more of the basic stuff. They build paths pretty fast. So we have 10 humans. 3 of our fancy human houses are built. When we have 5, they'll all be happy. But that won't matter for the tutorial, presumably. Okay, we have explored into a dangerous glade. It contains an ancient shrine. There is a glade event. What must I do? There is threats. So if I don't, in the next 44 seconds, bring them planks and fabric, then you will kill 3 random villagers. Well, I've been spending these planks. So, like, that's not great. Oh, hang on. Can I choose? Oh, would you... I see. Hang on. I can say, would you take 20 wood instead? Okay, sure. Let's do that. Simple tools 10. How many do I have? 35. All right, so obviously we can do that. I should assign workers. You, and you, and you. Everyone get over there. Show them what a diverse workforce we have. And, you know, who knows if this is going to be in time to stop it from killing 3 villagers. Not a big deal if it does. The tutorial mission will be over, as I understand it. Let's just keep an eye on it, though. Yeah, it's going to take too long, because we're bringing in 2 loads worth of stuff. If we had planks lying around, we could have done this in 1 trip, but it's going to take 2. So for building my human housing, I'm being punished by having 3 villagers die. The hubris. Oh no, villagers died. You're like, oh, I'll take a rest. No worries about the ghosts killing everyone. And then I have another 5.5 minutes before it does it again. Okay. They're taking the paths. Look at the... Oh no, he was felled. Oh. 2 lizards and a scout. Oh wait, were they all lizards? Whatever. Somewhere there are now buildings that are not fully staffed, and I have no idea which ones or how to find out. Aside from just clicking on everything. Oh, probably one of the guys who was working on this. Yeah, that was a scout, right? Oh wait, has it been completed? Oh, we have to bring the simple tools as well, so it's more than 2 trips. Plus, one of the guys who was carrying stuff over died. Alright, yeah, someone in the workstation died, I guess? I think that was staffed before. No builders available. Is this done? Hello? It looks done. I brought all the stuff you wanted. Someone's still coming up here. For what? Ah, to transact somehow? You are investigating. I see. So you have to bring all the goods over, and then you have to investigate. And no one's finishing the path because all the builders died. So is this going to speed up the investigation? Having more people there? It maybe it's going faster? It's a little hard to tell. Yeah. That looks faster. Okay. Well, that should be victory when we get there. And of course, no trouble on this. I don't know what's decreasing this, because we've definitely been playing for more than 14 minutes, even while unpaused. Or even if you ignore pause time. So the shrine is gone. Did I get the ancient tablet, or... I don't seem to have done. Oh, what did checking versus unchecking this do? I don't know. Oh, did it make it... Make it not appear... Yes, I see. Not appear in the list up there. Got it. They're probably carrying the tablet back, right? Yes, you're bringing it to storage. Congratulations, you are the winner. Okay. And we've unlocked all these buildings that you can, I think, just build normally at the beginning of a level, right? Most of the stuff we, like, actually built here. The small hearth is new. So this is something you build to, like... make another kind of main cluster area where you can build housing and stuff. Does storage have to be near a hearth? Doesn't say so. So storage is new. Trading post is new. Traders can station here and offer their wares. Farms can be placed on fertile soil. It requires a small farm, plantation, herb garden, grove, or homestead nearby to make crops. So a more efficient way to make food, I suppose. And we got food stockpiles. Okay, can be used to buy upgrades in the smoldering cities. This is the kind of overworld thing. Let's leave that for the next episode, though, shall we? You can build makeshift hearths. I can't. Maybe I can. I don't know. Oh. So it's a new... Alright. We're gonna take a break here then. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.